Hello, this is the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. I'm going to do at least 4 videos, but I'm going to try to make these short and sweet, the first 3. So this is concerning a trucker who I don't know. I got the name Josh, but it could be any name, okay? It could be any name, okay? I just go off of names that I hear God say to me, but it could be any name, okay? So I hear forfeit, a right. Forfeit a right. So that could be forfeit the rules. Get my drift? Forfeit a decision. Forfeit a choice. Whatever you want to call it, okay? But I got forfeit a right. Okay? So let's start with the trucker. So this is the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. So I see the color red. He could have a red shirt. He could like the color red. He might wear a red hat. He might have gold writing on his hat. He might have red hair. Don't have to. If not red hair, sandy brown hair, whatever kind of hair he has. But it don't have to be that either, you know. But let's just flow. Jordan. Okay. Let's just flow. This is going to be concerning a trucker, whoever he may be, okay? I don't know. Living, alive, missing, or wherever. I just don't know right now, okay? Let's just go with the storyline. Let's take a little bit from here, whatever. From here. He might be a Gemini. He might be two-faced like a Gemini. He might have a, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Get my drift. Half nice, half bad. Turn on and off switches to him. I don't know. Let's go. Okay, we got a stalking card right here. Somebody could have been stalking him, following him, chasing him, or he could have been on the road. I see the card right there. That's why I'm saying it. Because comfort is key. If he a person who drive a certain kind of way, maybe he don't like being rushed on the road, pushed around on the road, because I see the stalking. That could be somebody coming after you and driving, bullying you, road rage, anything like that. Let's just go. Where somebody got anxiety, him or somebody else, start spinning in the mind of him or somebody. Let's just flow a little bit. Money was pending some kind of way, so maybe he was waiting to be paid. He needed to get paid. He was wondering if he was going to get paid or anything as far as that. Let's just flow. One more. Whoever a trucker is, living, deceased, or wherever he is. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just flow for whoever the trucker is. Okay, let's just flow. Or he could be an air sign. Or act like one. Okay, so we have right here, he in his emotions, being sensitive, or he wants somebody to be that. As far as him, I'm not going to be your hermit. He wasn't going to be somebody's hermit while somebody shined. So it could be in business or on the road rage, however it's going. Okay, so we got 8. So something could have happened 8. His birthday could have been in August. Something could have happened in August. Something could have happened 8 o'clock or whatever it might be. I don't know. Okay. So he need to check himself and do some soul searching, or somebody he's dealing with on the road maybe. So he wanted peace some kind of way with somebody for a checkmate, because somebody with a chicken tom bomb maybe on the road. If not on the road, somebody as far as him being paid his money, or somebody at home, or whoever this is. He was anxious, or the person was anxious, or somebody asked him, why are you anxious? Because he had to have a clear mind. Because somebody was shouting from the rooftops toward him, or him, because somebody was a ticking time bomb toward him. Because he said obligating himself to you as far as in business, or as far as controlling the road, or somebody at home, a woman, right? Right? Where the person said, take a right turn if you plan on doing me wrong. If you're not going to be sincere, if you're not going to be dedicated, or whatever this is, because he was going to be invited in for a light lunch, dinner, or some kind of sit-down eating, because he liked hugging somebody, or somebody liked hugging him, because comfort is key for him. Okay, so we have right here, it was like a pendulum. So he might It might be his wife or whoever he have home, or it might be a lady on the road, or he might have two ladies in general, or whatever this is, or it could just be work. Okay, it was like war games, right? So the smell of his perfume, his cologne or her perfume penetrated the surface. The smell of somebody's perfume or cologne, because we got lady truckers too. So God said he had to not be promiscuous, whoever this trucker is. He got to start taking care of himself, because his soul was crying out for a conclusion. So maybe he got a lady home and a lady on the road somewhere maybe. So we have right here, he had to try to appreciate his own mother or his children's mother. So he might have a child's mother home, but when he go on the road, there's somebody else he go see maybe. For the best option, he is going to wear the shield of honor and the helmet of strong, because he acts like a Gemini. He going to be dealing with a Gemini. Children's mother at home, or some lady on the side, or his boss, or himself. Somebody a Gemini or air sign, or act like one. But we got air sign, if not a Gemini, that's going to be frank with him. Okay, he was around some green leafy foliage, greenery, right? But he's going to be his own cheerleader. We got number 4. Something could have happened in April. He could have 4 kids. Something could have happened at 4 o'clock. So we have somebody wondering if he just playing house with the person. Are you just playing house with me, or are you divorced? So it might be a lady on the side over here, and he got a woman home, children's mother home to be exact maybe, and he married, going off the card. After we move in, then what? So whoever this lady is over here, she wondering what's going on. Are you going to be obligated to me? He want to move in with her some kind of way or whatever, or get a house together. But maybe with this lady he moving in with, is going to be where, you know, it's looking like, well, she already know he married. We see that. Okay, the stalking has to end. So if it's a lady, the stalking has to end. Just simply mean for this situation is him chasing behind this lady has to end, come to an end. So maybe he gonna move in with her. So if we dealing with the road period some kind of way on the road, is road rage. Okay? Weird thoughts were spinning in his mind, and he was anxious. So we have the radio station, or any kind of social media, anything where it's gonna piss him off, right? So being a trucker, they usually have their walkie-talkies, those things like that, or their radio or whatever. See, we could say radio, where they talking. So something on there might have pissed them off, where they might have told him, I want you to go here or whatever, and it was something that he didn't have planned maybe. Or maybe he's calling for help if he was having road rage or something and things wasn't working right or whatever. Something pissed him off. If not a person on the road, because he wanted playtime, but God said he had to be the best king he could be, because he was being promiscuous. He got a child's mother at home, a wife at home, but then he going to see another woman. But he was talking business as far as on the radio, as far as maybe his boss, as far as his money, because money was pending or anything like that. So we have it was static, but he was still here, still working for this boss, even though money was pending. But also, if he was talking to a lady other than his actual wife, he was still there with his wife. And it was static, and the other lady wanted to know what's going on. Are you divorced? Because he's stalking her, constantly calling her, coming to see her, whatever he's doing, and she feel like she want to be through with it if you're not leaving your wife. But if it's work some kind of way, we dealing with, maybe he's still at work and doing the job, but his money is pending and he haven't gotten his money yet. Or if it's just road rage in general on the road, somebody is still there and it's static, the person's still there, stalking him, following him, or bullying him on the road, or he bullying somebody on the road or whatever. He dealing with a spectrum that's not usual in any of these cases. So sitting down eating meat with sauce, either in his truck with this lady, or just in his truck in general. So we have, it don't have to be a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday though, but whatever day of the week, he is going to go get her. So he is going to see this lady on whatever day of the week. If he's dealing with his boss, he is going to be dealing with his boss whatever day of the week and straighten the boss out about his money. If it was him on the road some kind of way, somebody was coming after him and he was going back at the person. If it's road rage. So we had our last card that says acting goofy, like he didn't know what's going on with this lady, with his boss, or with on the road. He need to clear his mind, God says. So it was a lack of control as far as him and this lady here, because he was cheating on his wife, okay, because he is being promiscuous. But as far as him and his boss, it was a lack of control there also, because his boss was not paying him like he should, and he was still being at this job, allowing it. Or over here on the road, there was a lack of control with him and some driver with road rage. So he might have a Cappy daughter. This lady might be a Capricorn. She might have a daughter by him that's a Capricorn. His mother might be a Capricorn. He might have an actual Capricorn daughter himself, or his wife might be a Capricorn, or just act like an earth sign, or he act like an earth sign, anything like that. So this is a trucker. They got a lady on the outside of his actual home, evidently. And she want him to stop stalking and nagging her if he not going to leave his wife. Because he want to move in with her, but she feel like, well, you finished with your wife over there, or are you divorced? But then he also is the same person where money is pending as far as his boss. But he's still at this job, and he's still doing the job and not getting paid like he should. And also is road rage, some kind of way on the highway where somebody's stalking him. He feel like somebody coming behind his truck, or coming up on side of his truck, or whatever, blocking him, or whatever it's doing. Because sometimes when those big trucks be on the road, they do take charge. They do. They take charge like it's their road. You try to get past, they might swerve over. You try to get that way, they might swerve over. Some people don't like to be behind them. Majority of the time they don't like to be behind them. But in a way, you don't want to behind you either. Unless you got like what, a good, what, five block radius. What is 5 blocks in between? Because you really don't want them really in back of you either. Because they seem to come fast. And they don't seem to be able to just stop just like that. That's why anytime I see one of those and I hit to cross the street any kind of way and I know one coming to the red light, I don't go out until I see it come to a complete stop, because he can put on the brakes, but it's still not, where it just stop automatically just like that. It takes time because it still be drifting. So, let's see, is there anything else for this person here? Yes. I'll say yes, okay. Okay, let's see. That's it for him. That's it. Okay. I will tell my story. Real. So he gonna tell his story. So he gonna tell the truth maybe to his wife that he's seeing somebody in another city or wherever she at. Or he just gonna tell his story as far as telling his boss he need to be paid. Or on the road with the road rage. He gonna tell the law, I guess. So we have right here a real mom. So he might be dealing with a real mom, real mother, or real brother. So whoever this is, he could be adopted. He could find out that his mother is not his real mother, his brother's not his real brother, or whatever this is. So maybe some kind of way. He is hanging with the popular crowd with intense energy. So with him, the truckers, that would be a popular crowd, maybe at the truck stop or wherever they be at, intense energy. Okay, so he in a beautiful state, whichever one he went to, dealing with a foreigner, whoever the lady is. I guess, or just dealing with a foreigner as far as business, right? Okay, what's the price of his life though? God's saying he got to be careful on the road, right? Because it's a life death card. He got to save him no matter what. So don't get in a bunch of fusses and things like that. So on the road with the road rage, he has to be careful because whoever would take his life in a heartbeat. But just dealing with people within the trucking period, going different places, he still got to be careful. God's saying, because this is a dangerous job. It seems like it's not, but it is, because God got the life card in. So it's really a dangerous job. You're going to different states and wherever they're going at, and you don't know what's waiting for you. Okay, so here it is right here. He is going to work it for success, though. Torture me not. Okay. So this lady that he was dealing with, she don't want to be tortured. Don't keep on coming around if you're not divorced, if you don't want a true relationship. So that's torture for her. But it's torture for him. He feel like if he can't have her. But he got to make up his mind and make a decision. Is he going to get a divorce and do things the right way or not? But also as far as him getting his pay, it's like torture. He trying to get his pay. He working for success, doing his job. But on the road, torture me not, somebody is battling him on the road, whoever it may be. He trying to work it for success and trying to get where he's trying to get at, but somebody is giving him a problem. Why did I believe you? So right here is a deceiving card. He got isolated. So he got isolated. So going to see this lady. Why did I believe you? He got isolated. So he went to see the lady. He isolated there because he going to where she lived. That's not his actual home. He isolated. But as far as his money and getting paid, he isolated because he came all the way to wherever the state is he went to, where whoever the foreigner is, and he didn't get his money because it said money was pending. But then on the road, he isolated because some kind of way he might be on the road with not anybody but him and whoever this is with the road rage. And with this card here, with that situation, it would simply mean that he might have thought that the person just went off somewhere, but the person showed up again. You know, like those movies you look at when it's like a person chasing a car, but then they think the car is gone, right, because they don't see it anymore. But then when they get up a little bit further, the car come out of somewhere. Get what I'm saying? They say, oh, I thought I lost him back there 5 blocks down or miles down, but the person up there. So in a way, it's like it could be like this with the road rage. He thought that he lost the person maybe back then, but he didn't, because the person back on his heels again. Let me take a little bit more. So we have right here, he pinpointed a problem in each situation. Be a change shifter. So in any situation, he had to gain clarity because it was awful. Because when he tested and measured and saw how far they could go with him. So this lady, whoever she is, she measured and tested to see how far she could go with him. He got isolated there where she was. She trying to get him to move in with her or get divorced or whatever she want him to do. We got his boss, whoever this person is, that's not paying him. And then we got somebody on the road testing to see what all he will do. He want happiness again, though. He want to get his mind settled in each one of these situations. So we have right here that you are moving this year, and it says no, he's not going to be moving this year. So he not moving in with this lady. He gonna stay right with his wife where he need to be, really, because some kind of way she deceived him in whatever she doing over there. But as far as his boss and work is saying no, he's not moving, so he's still gonna stick with his boss, but he need to talk up about his money, get half of his money, get the other half. I guess when he finished the job or whatever, he got to rearrange things. So we have right here, he's going to spell it out. He got to spell it out to his boss as far as his money and expect nothing less than the best, and spell it out to this lady and expect nothing less than the best as far as her. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at this for this trucker. Because maybe this lady, it was a popular crowd waiting for him when he got there with this lady. He got isolated. I don't see any negative as far as murder or nothing like that, but it do say he got to save himself no matter what. So he talking to the lady, but he don't know what all's going on with this lady when it's all over with. Because ladies can bat their pretty eyelashes, and next thing you know, they have you messed up. Right? So you just gotta be careful. Men gotta stop being so gullible or whatever. Just because a lady look pretty, and all those pretty ladies will be the main ones that get your life taken, snuffed out. We have right here that his soul was crying out for a conclusion in each one of these situations, and he had to make it happen because his life depended on it, on the road with whoever that person who was bullying him, road raging him on the road, because he in this big truck trying to maneuver this big truck and trying to make sure it don't turn over, dealing with whoever this is that might be trying to make it turn over. He out of his element when he going to wherever this lady live. He don't live there. He don't know people there. He around some popular crowd people, all them people around that with intense energy, people she know. He don't know that area. He don't live there. So God said you got to save you no matter what. Don't put yourself in positions to make it where you can lose your life on the road with road rage. You see somebody going east, you need to go the other direction. Don't sit there and try to just take the person on. Sometimes you got to learn to go another direction. Stop trying to be the big man. Because trucks are big, right? And it seems like they rule the road. Trucks and buses, it's like they rule the road. You know, but no. You got somebody in a smaller car that will take you on and have it where it shows you that you don't rule the road, because they have you turning over. So you just need to know when to back down, go east, go west, or whatever. But as far as this man seeing some lady out of town or whatever it is, she might not be really loyal. All the way loyal herself, where she wants you to leave your wife. See how far she can go with you, measure and test it, and see how far she could go with you, and it was awful. It didn't say she stole from you or anything like that, but yeah, it say you're not moving, so you're not leaving. You're not leaving your wife for her. You're not leaving the job, but you need to speak up about your money, expect nothing less than the best, tell them what it's going to be, what it ain't going to be, or you need to leave it. You don't stick around some job where they're not paying you your money. That makes no sense. You're not setting a good example for your son. Stay somewhere where they're not paying you. That's not a good example to teach your children. Okay, this is for as a trucker.